The first snow arrived before supper, and the gazebo looked like a Christmas card. Gingerbread lights adorn the bandstand at the center of the town. Snowflakes drifted past the rooftops, settling gently down. Children pressed their noses to shop windows, dreaming of gifts and toys, while distant church bells floated softly through the winter noise. Some evenings seemed determined to become memories. Gingerbread gazebo in the snowfall light, turning ordinary bright. Every lantern, every tree feels like memory. Gingerbread gazebo, warm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a melody too sweet to leave behind, forever on the mind. You wore a wool coat trimmed with velvet and mittens stitched by hand. We shared roasted chestnuts by the fountain while the brass band played. The square was filled with happy strangers, yet somehow felt our own, as though every sparkling window invited us back home. Love doesn't need grand occasions, only shared moments. Gingerbread gazebo through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every snowfall, every song reminds us we belong. Gingerbread gazebo, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old glass, preserving Christmas past. The older I grow, the more I understand that the magic of the holidays lives inside the people, not the decorations. Gingerbread gazebo near midnight, still illuminating night. Every candle, every cheer brings loved ones near. Gingerbread gazebo, old and bright, keeping little hopes alight. And every winter evening sky still feels like that December. The snow keeps falling, the band keeps playing. Stay a little longer. and the garden began, remembering itself. Zephyr drifted through the flower beds where sleeping bulbs began to wake. The winter's hush surrendered slowly beside the garden gate. Rows of zinnias reached towards sunlight, still tender, small and new, as robins stitched their songs together against a sky of blue. Hope rarely arrives all at once, it blooms petal by petal. Zephyr zinnia in the morning glow, teaching patient hearts to grow. Every blossom, every beam feels like a dream. Zephyr zinnia, soft and bright, turning ordinary into light, like a melody too gentle to command, yet beautifully planned. You came carrying a watering can and a straw hat trimmed with lace, the kind of person spring itself would gladly try to imitate. We planted rows of yellow flowers and spoke of future days, not realizing simple afternoons can shape entire lifetimes in quiet ways. Love grows strongest when no one is rushing it. Zephyrs in the air through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every season left behind helped our roots entwine. Zephyrs in the air, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph kissed by the sun, too lovely to outrun. The garden never asked whether we'd had difficult years, it simply welcomed us back into the light. Zephyrs in the air after spring rain, making everything bloom again. Every blossom, every vine feels beautifully aligned. Zephyrs in the air, old and new, still carrying traces of you. Every breeze that finds the flowers brings your smile along. Plant another row, the season is young. Look how they're growing. church bell rang 6 times, and the valley settled into evening. Elderberry bushes lined the hillside. Beyond the winding country road, golden sunlight touched the pasture where the cattle slowly strode. Smoke rose softly from the chimneys as supper simmered on the stove, and every porch light in the distance glowed like a promise made of gold. Evening has a way of helping us see clearly. Elderberry evensong in the fading light, holding all of day tonight. Every shadow, every gleam settles like a dream. Elderberry evensong, soft and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a melody too gentle to explain, yet welcome all the same. The mailbox wore another season of rust and faithful wear. The oak tree by the gravel driveway still stretched its patient arms in prayer. I thought about the roads I'd traveled and the ones I left behind, then smiled to find that peace had waited here the whole time. Contentment doesn't arrive suddenly, it grows quietly. Elderberry evensong through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every blessing, every scar helped me become who I are. Elderberry evensong, calm and true, offering another view. Like a photograph warmed by sunset glow, long after the day lets go. Perhaps the richest life isn't measured by what we gathered, but by how often we noticed what was already enough. Elderberry evensong near the night, still making ordinary bright. Every season passing through leaves behind a truth. Elderberry evensong, old and kind, still returning to my mind. And every evening bell I hear sounds a little like home. Close the gate, watch the sunset. Everything is alright.
Everyone in town knew the harbor master, even if they didn't know his real name. Honeysuckle climbed the harbor office beside the weathered wooden pier. Fishing boats rocked in familiar rhythm, year after year. The harbor master kept a ledger filled with tides and docking fees, yet somehow knew every family and every vessel on the seas. Some people become landmarks without ever meaning to. Honeysuckle harbor master by the bay, greeting every passing day. Every sailor, every friend knew where journeys end. Honeysuckle harbor master, calm and true, offering a steady view, like a melody too faithful to depart, anchored in the heart. He loaned umbrellas during rainstorms and helped untangle fishing lines, remembered birthdays and anniversaries without missing them at times. When storms rolled in from open water, he stayed long after dark, watching lanterns cross the harbor like fireflies leaving sparks. The strongest people rarely ask for recognition. Honeysuckle harbor master through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every season, every tide found him by our side. Honeysuckle harbor master, soft and slow, teaching grateful hearts to grow, like a photograph, sea air preserved, of all the love he served. One day the office stood empty, the ledger closed, the boats kept sailing, but somehow the harbor never felt the same. Honeysuckle harbor master, in memory's glow, still the finest man I know. Every sunrise on the bay brings him back today. Honeysuckle harbor master, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every bell that rings offshore sounds a little like his voice. Check the tides, tie the ropes. See you tomorrow, Captain.
The first snow arrived before supper, and the gazebo looked like a Christmas card. Gingerbread lights adorn the bandstand at the center of the town. Snowflakes drifted past the rooftops settling gently down. Children press their noses to shop windows, dreaming of gifts and toys, while distant church bells floated softly through the winter noise. Some evenings seemed determined to become memories. Gingerbread gazebo in the snowfall light, turning ordinary bright. Every lantern, every tree feels like memory. Gingerbread gazebo, warm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a melody too sweet to leave behind, forever on the mind. You wore a wool coat trimmed with velvet and mittens stitched by hand. We shared roasted chestnuts by the fountain while a brass band played. The square was filled with happy strangers, yet somehow felt our own, as though every sparkling window invited us back home. Love doesn't need grand occasions, only shared moments. Gingerbread gazebo through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every snowfall, every song reminds us we belong. Gingerbread gazebo, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old glass, preserving Christmas past. The older I grow, the more I understand that the magic of the holidays lives inside the people, not the decorations. Gingerbread gazebo near midnight, still illuminating night. Every candle, every cheer brings loved ones near. Gingerbread gazebo, old and bright, keeping little hopes alight. And every winter evening sky still feels like that December. The snow keeps falling, the band keeps playing. Stay a little longer.
The world was still half asleep, and the garden belonged to the morning. Dewdrops rested on the roses like tiny diamonds dressed in light. The sky was painted pale lavender at the edge of night. A mockingbird rehearsed its chorus from a branch above the lane, while morning stretched across the meadow after yesterday's rain. Every day begins quietly before it becomes a story. Dewdrop dancing in the morning glow, teaching gentle hearts to grow. Every sparkle, every beam feels like a dream. Dewdrop dancing soft and bright, turning ordinary into light, like a melody too delicate to keep, yet wonderfully deep. You arrive before the sunrise, carrying a basket filled with bread. Your hair still held the scent of jasmine from the night that we had shared. We wandered through the waking garden without a need for plans. Some mornings ask for nothing more than two contented hands. Joy isn't always excitement. Sometimes it's peace. Dewdrop dancing through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every blessing left behind still blooms within the mind. Dewdrop dancing calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph kissed by the dawn, long after it is gone. The older I become, the more I treasure mornings, because they remind me that beginnings never truly end. Dewdrop dancing after rain, making everything bloom again. Every petal, every vine feels beautifully aligned. Dewdrop dancing old and new, still carrying traces of you. And every sunrise that I greet feels like a gift. The kettle's singing, the garden's waiting. Come see the morning.
The ice house closed before I was born, but everybody still talked about it. Ivory frost adorned the windows of the old brick building downtown, where blocks of ice were once delivered before refrigerators came around. The painted sign had nearly vanished beneath the weather and the years, yet stories lingered in the timber like laughter in the beams. Some places survive long after their purpose changes. Ivory ice house in the winter glow, keeping old memories aglow. Every footprint, every name still feels the same. Ivory ice house, soft and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a melody too simple to outgrow from long ago. My grandfather worked there summers, loading wagons before dawn. He'd tell me how the horses waited as morning drifted on. He spoke of neighbors helping neighbors when blizzards filled the streets, and how a handshake meant a promise a person meant to keep. Progress changes tools, but kindness remains timeless. Ivory ice house through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every season, every storm found the town still warm. Ivory ice house, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old snow, preserving long ago. The world grows faster every year, yet sometimes I wonder if we lost a little something when we stopped knowing everyone's name. Ivory ice house near Twilight's glow, still the sweetest tale I know. Every snowfall drifting by brings it back nearby. Ivory ice house, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every winter wind I hear sounds like Grandpa's stories. The snow is coming. Tell that story again.
The theater closed decades ago, but every time I pass it, the marquee still lights up in my mind. Thistledown drifted through the alley beside the old Art Deco sign, where silver screen romances once made perfect stars align. The velvet curtains gathered dust now. The ticket booth stood still and bare, yet echoes of applause remained suspended in the air. Some dreams leave footprints long after the stage goes dark. Thistledown theater and memories glow, still the sweetest place I know. Every spotlight, every scene feels evergreen. Thistledown theater, soft and bright, turning yesterday to night, like a melody too lovely to erase, still filled with grace. You bought the balcony tickets for a picture show in June. We shared a box of buttered popcorn beneath the silver moon. The hero kissed the leading lady. The orchestra swelled on cue. Yet all I really remember is reaching for your hand and finding you. The finest stories often happen off the screen. Thistledown theater through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every memory left behind still plays within my mind. Thistledown theater, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. Perhaps nostalgia isn't sadness. Perhaps it's gratitude for moments beautiful enough to be missed.
I found yesterday in an old coat pocket, folded smaller than I remembered, yarrow blossoms line the footpath behind the house where I grew tall. The fence post leaned a little farther, since the last time I recalled. A baseball glove sat in the attic, its leather cracked with age. Beside report cards, faded comics, and sketches on a page. The past doesn't ask to be relived, only remembered kindly. Yarrow yesterday through the fading light, keeping old ghosts warm tonight. Every heartbeat, every sigh waves a soft goodbye. Yarrow yesterday, gentle and true, offering a quieter view, like a melody too tender to erase, still filled with grace. I thought I'd mourn the roads not taken, the chances left behind. But standing in that dusty attic, I somehow changed my mind. Because the love I gave was real enough, the laughter rang sincere, and even all the foolish chapters helped bring me here. Regret loses its sharpness when gratitude arrives. Yarrow yesterday through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every stumble, every climb belonged to its own time. Yarrow yesterday, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph worn soft with touch, still meaning just as much. Perhaps growing older isn't learning how to forget. Perhaps it's learning how to forgive your younger self. Yarrow yesterday, near evening's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every autumn drifting through brings another truth. Yarrow yesterday, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every memory I revisit feels a little less like loss. Close the attic, turn out the light. Thank you for everything.
The fountain in the town square still dances, even when no one's watching. Fireflies stitch the summer darkness above the cobblestone parade, while the fountain wore 1,000 stars in ripples that it made. teenage couple shared milkshakes at the diner down the street, and jukebox melodies drifted softly into the evening heat. Some nights ask nothing of us except that we stay a while. Firefly fountain in the moonlit square, casting silver through the air. Every shimmer, every spark paints the dark. Firefly fountain, sweet and true, holding little pieces of you like a melody, too playful to outgrow, softly stealing the show. You folded pennies in your pocket for wishes no one heard, then tossed them laughing through the water after every hopeful word. We talked about forever lightly, as only dreamers do, believing all the summer stars had gathered just for two. Youth isn't certainty, it's courage wrapped in wonder. Firefly fountain through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every promise, every glance still invites a dance. Firefly fountain, calm and bright, turning memory into light, like a photograph kissed by midnight blue, still shining through. I no longer wish to return to who I was, only to remember how fearlessly I believed in beautiful things. Near closing time, still keeping rhythm, still keeping rhyme. Every penny, every prayer feels suspended there. Firefly fountain, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every firefly I see brings that summer back to me. Make a wish, count the fireflies, don't hurry home.
The orchestra had already packed away, but we stayed on the dance floor a little longer. Winter berries lined the ballroom entrance, bright against the falling snow. Crystal chandeliers reflected a candle's amber glow. The final guests collected overcoats as midnight settled near. Yet somehow time grew softer whenever you were here. The longest love stories are written in ordinary evenings. Winterberry walks through the silver light, holding close this quiet night. Every turn and every sway keeps the cold away. Winterberry walks, soft and true, still beginning with you, like a melody too faithful to depart, forever in the heart. Your gloved hand rested in my own, as though it always knew the way. Through decades of December storms and countless yesterdays, we've danced through rented apartments, hospital rooms and moving vans, discovering that love looks different than all our younger plans. Romance isn't preserved, it's practiced. Winterberry waltz through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every wrinkle, every line makes your story mine. Winterberry waltz, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph beneath old lace, still radiant with grace. The world celebrates beginnings, but I believe there is equal beauty in choosing each other again and again. Winterberry waltz near morning's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every snowfall drifting through feels softer with you. Winterberry waltz, old and bright, still illuminating night. And if I had this life once more, I'd save every dance for you. One last waltz, hold me closer. Don't let the music end.
Every morning at 7:30, the whole town tuned in. Buttercup swayed beside the station on the edge of Willow Creek, where the local radio announcer made the quiet morning sing. He read the weather and the birthdays, lost dogs and county fairs, then played old records for the bakers already working there. Some voices become familiar before they become important. Buttercup broadcast on the radio, keeping little spirits aglow. Every greeting, every song makes us all belong. Buttercup broadcast warm and bright, turning ordinary light like a melody too friendly to forget, the sweetest one yet. Mrs. Taylor called with recipes, the school band phoned requests. A soldier overseas sent letters to the girl he'd love the best. The milkman whistled every chorus, the florist sang along, and somehow one small station held an entire town. Community isn't built by grand gestures, but by daily kindness. Buttercup broadcast through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every headline, every tune still brightens every room. Buttercup broadcast calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph pinned to the wall, treasured by a song. Long before screens filled our evenings, a familiar voice could remind us that we weren't alone. A day's first light, still making mornings bright. Every melody it played never truly fades. Buttercup broadcast old and dear, growing sweeter every year. And every crackling radio still sounds a little like home. Good morning, neighbors. Here's your favorite song. Stay tuned.
The whole town gathered in the park just to watch the sky grow quiet. Elm trees framed the baseball diamond, where picnic blankets touched the grass. Cardboard glasses passed from neighbor to neighbor as the shadows passed. Children pointed toward the heavens, grandparents explained the view, and strangers stood in shared amazement under skies of blue. Wonder has a way of making everyone feel young. Elmwood eclipse across the afternoon, turning daylight into moon. Every heartbeat, every stare found magic there. Elmwood eclipse, soft and true, offering another view, like a melody too marvelous to name, yet never quite the same. You reach softly for my hand, as the sunlight slipped away, saying, "Isn't it astonishing how small and grand we are today?" For a fleeting little moment, no one rushed ahead. The whole world paused together in reverent quiet instead. Perspective arrives when we remember we're part of something larger. And would eclipse through the years, past the laughter and the tears, every mystery, every sign still realigns the mind. And would eclipse calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph captured in surprise, reflected in our eyes. We spend so much of life looking down at our worries, then the universe reminds us to look up. Near evening's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every shadow passing through leaves behind a truth. Elmwood eclipse, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every star I notice now feels a little closer. Put the glasses down, make a wish, look at the sky.
I never traveled as far as I imagined, but somehow my little suitcase carried entire lifetimes. Violet lilies beside the closet wore stickers from another age. Chicago, Boston, Santa Monica, like chapters on a page. Its brass glass, it softened gently, its leather edges showed their years, holding postcards, train stubs, snapshots, and a handful of happy tears. Sometimes the souvenirs we keep are really pieces of ourselves. Violet valleys from yesterday, carrying miles along the way. Every station, every view still feels brand new. Violet valleys, soft and true, like a melody too faithful to depart, packed inside the heart. I found a pressed carnation ribbon from a dance in '62, a menu from a harbor cafe where I first spoke with you. There was a map with pencil circles marking places left unseen, yet somehow all the roads I traveled led exactly where I'd been. A meaningful life isn't measured by distance, but by wonder. Violet valleys through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every detour, every train still calls my name. Violet valleys, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. I no longer dream of seeing everything. I simply hope to notice beauty wherever I arrive. Violet valleys near evening's glow, still the dearest thing I know. Every journey left behind lives within my mind. Violet valleys, old and bright, still illuminating night, and every suitcase passing by feels like an invitation. Pack lightly, take the memories. The world is waiting.
The cedar chest had not been opened since the winter we said goodbye. Cedar scent filled up the bedroom as the old brass latch gave way. Inside were folded pieces of another yesterday. Dance programs tied with ribbons, birthday cards in careful stacks, a wedding veil wrapped softly beside a navy jacket. We think we store possessions, but often they store us. Cedar chest chanson through the years, holding laughter, holding tears. Every letter, every thread keeps love unsaid. Cedar chest chanson, soft and true, bringing faded colors into view. Like a melody too faithful to depart, still living in the heart. I found your favorite handkerchief embroidered with your name, and ticket stubs from picture shows we watched before the rain. There was the tiny baby shoe we saved but never showed, proof that ordinary moments can become our richest gold. Nothing treasured ever vanishes, it simply changes shape. Cedar chest chanson through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every keepsake left behind still speaks within the mind. Cedar chest chanson, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. Grief taught me that love doesn't end when someone leaves. It learns new ways to remain. Cedar chest chanson, near evening's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every ribbon, every lace carries traces. Cedar chest chanson, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every time I lift that lid, you sit beside me again, folded carefully. Save the letters love remembers.
There was a woman on Willow Street who never let anyone leave hungry. Zinnia flowers claimed her garden beneath the white picket gate. Every Sunday afternoon, she'd set another plate. Fresh lemonade upon the table, pie cooling by the sill. As neighbors wandered through the screen door, knowing they always will. Hospitality is love made visible. Zini exilia in the afternoon, gentler than a summer shared among friends. A widower came for conversation. A young bride asked advice. A traveling salesman stayed for supper and praised the chicken and rice. Children chased each other laughing across the clover lawn, while Story stitched a patchwork quilt that stretched from dusk till dawn. Kindness doesn't ask who deserves it. Zini exilia through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every stranger passing through left feeling known and new. Zini exilia, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to grow, like a photograph tucked safely away, brightening another day. When I think of heaven, I don't picture golden streets. I picture a kitchen with one more chair and someone saying, stay a while. Zini exilia, near evening's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every recipe and smile made life worthwhile. Zini exilia, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every open doorway now feels a little like her heart. Wash the dishes, save some pie. We'll expect company.
The house was quieter than before. A silence settled through the door. You folded sweaters in the den, then unfolded them again. I knew there wasn't much to say, no clever words to ease the ache. So I made 2 cups of tea and sat beside your shaking knees. Some nights aren't meant for fixing things or finding reasons in between. Sometimes love is simply this, choosing not to leave. Just stay until the morning. Let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here beside you until the light comes through. The old clock hummed against the wall, rain traced shadows through the hall. You leaned your head against my chest and finally let yourself rest. No ballroom gowns, no summer skies, no fireworks in younger eyes. Yet never had I loved you more than in that fragile quiet. The vows we never spoke aloud were written in these moments now. Love isn't only celebration, it's shelter. Just stay until the morning. Let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here beside you until the light comes through. Years from now I won't recall every photograph upon the wall, but I'll remember how your hand reached for mine in the dark. Because the truest kind of love doesn't run from broken hearts, it helps them beat again. Just stay until the morning. The dawn is closer than it seems. We'll gather up these scattered pieces and learn to breathe again. Just stay until the morning, and let tomorrow come. Because no matter what this life may bring, you'll never face it alone. The first bird sang beyond the trees. Daylight slipped across the sheets, and somewhere between midnight and sunrise, hope returned quietly.
The dishes dried upon the rack. The evening settled at our backs. Two rocking chairs, one woolen throw. The garden breathing soft and slow. You pointed upward through the trees. naming constellations back to me. Half of them were probably wrong, but I still loved listening. There was a time we chased the world, certain happiness lives somewhere else. Funny how it found us here on Oak Street after all. Old stars over Oak Street, still shining patiently. We didn't get everything we dreamed. We got everything we need. Oh, stars over Oak Street, watching over you and me. And if heaven asked what joy looks like, I'd show them this evening. You spoke about the life we'd made, the debts we paid, the risks we braved, the children grown, the laughter stored inside these weathered wooden floors. I rested softly on your shoulder, the night air carrying hints of clover, and somewhere deep inside my chest a quiet thankfulness bloomed. Not every wish came true, it's true, but every storm led back to you. And looking back, I wouldn't trade a single imperfect day. Old stars over Oak Street, still shining patiently. We didn't get everything we dreamed. We got everything we need. Oh, stars over Oak Street, watching over you and me. And if heaven asked what joy looks like, I'd show them this evening. Youth once felt like endless roads, always needing something more. Now I know the richest souls learn to treasure what they've held. And love isn't the absence of longing, it's finally understanding enough. Old stars over Oak Street, please linger just a while. The moon can take its time tonight. We've waited long enough. Old stars over Oak Street, silver in your eyes and mine. Of all the miracles I've known, growing old with you was my favorite. The crickets hummed their lullaby, the porch light painted amber lines, and beneath those old familiar stars, we sat in perfect silence together. Together.
slipped out from an old shoebox beneath the attic dust and clocks. A folded page in faded blue, addressed in careful script to you. I recognize my younger hand, the hopeful boy I used to be. A little nervous, overly sure, certain love could conquer anything. You read the lines and laughed out loud at all the promises I'd vowed, then wiped a tear I wasn't meant to see and handed it back to me. The letter we never threw away still had our younger hearts between the lines. Dreams misspelled and midnight plans written in borrowed time. The letter we never threw away somehow survived the years and reminded us the people we once were. Never truly disappeared. You found the part where I had sworn I'll hold your hand when we are old. I teased, at least I got that right. You smiled and squeezed it tight. There were train tickets tucked inside, a pressed white flower, ticket stubs, little proof that ordinary days had become our greatest treasures. No photograph can fully keep the way two hopeful hearts once dreamed, but ink remembers what time forgets and waits to be discovered. The letter we never threw away still had our younger hearts between the lines. Dreams misspelled and midnight plans written in borrowed time. The letter we never threw away somehow survived the years and reminded us the people we once were. Never truly disappeared. If I could speak to that young man standing with a trembling hand, I'd tell him not to be afraid. The road won't always follow maps. You'll lose some things and gain much more, and she'll still be there in the end. The letter we never threw away outlived every passing trend. The ink may fade around the edges, but not the love beneath it. The letter we never threw away still whispers soft and true of all the vows I've ever made. My favorite one was you. The attic window caught the rain. You folded up the page again, then tucked it safely back inside the box. right where forever keeps its smallest miracles.
The ballroom shimmered silver blue. I wore my favorite dress for you. The orchestra began to sway, and then she asked if you would dance. You smiled the way polite boys do, said just one song, I'll be right through. I nodded like it meant nothing, then stirred my lemonade too long. I laughed with friends and fixed my hair like I had not a single care. But every turn across that floor made my young heart beat louder. I pretended I didn't care, while counting every step you shared. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. Because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. You caught my eye from across the room as trumpets softened into June. You mouthed the words, "It's only one," and somehow that made it worse. Folded napkins into squares, smiled at jokes I couldn't hear. Then suddenly you stood by me, holding out your hand. You whispered, "Darling, don't you know you're the only dance I chose?" And every foolish fear dissolved inside your gentle voice. I pretended I didn't care, while counting every step you shared. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. Because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. First love isn't always grace. Sometimes it's a flushed young face, a stubborn smile and restless hands. Learning what devotion means, and maybe jealousy in its sweetest form, is simply love discovering its depth. I pretended I didn't care until you brushed away my fears. You pulled me close beneath the light and held me through the final dance. I pretended I didn't care, because the girl who hid her heart was hopelessly in love with you. The ballroom emptied one by one. The orchestra had long been done. You kissed my cheek outside the door, and I never pretended anymore.
We hadn't spoken for an hour. The kitchen held the aftermath. 2 coffee cups gone cold and still. The radio turned way down low. You walked outside without a word, wrapped a blanket round your shoulders. I waited 5 more stubborn minutes, then carried mine out too. The porch swing moved beneath the stars, old enough to know our hearts. Some apologies arrive in silence before they reach the lips. Leave the porch swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. You asked if I remembered when we painted this old house ourselves. Blue on the shutters, white on the fence, and laughter in our hair. I looked at you beneath the moon, the same girl from the county dance, only now your softer eyes knew how to forgive before I asked. No marriage keeps a spotless floor, no promise avoids every storm, but faithful hearts learn when to bend without learning how to leave. Leave the porch swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. Years ago we'd slam the door, certain we were keeping score. Now we know what matters more. Who reaches first with a blanket, who stays long enough to listen, who remembers we're on the same side. Leave the porch swing moving crickets sang beyond the yard. The swing creaked softly in the dark. You leaned your head against my shoulder, and neither one of us said, "I'm sorry." We didn't have to. The porch swing already had.
The folding chairs were lined in rows. The county hall was dressed in gold. Children raced between the aisles. Old friends traded borrowed smiles. You stood backstage adjusting your tie, saying, "I'm not sure I'll get this right." I kissed your cheek and took your hand, like I had done 1,000 times. You never chased the city lights or dreamed of headlines overnight, but everyone who knew your heart already knew you were a star. Make room for one more song tonight, one more reason my heart still shines. You may never fill arenas wide, but you filled this little life of mine. Make room for one more song tonight. Let the old piano guide, because the man the whole room sees is still the boy who danced with me. The spotlight found your nervous smile. You missed a lyric for a while, then laughed and started back again, and won the crowd with honesty. Mrs. Parker wiped her eyes. Mr. Reed kept singing lines, and I just sat there in my seat, falling in love all over again. Some people measure worth through fame, through silver screens and famous names, but greatness often wears a softer face and comes home every day. Make room for one more song tonight, one more reason my heart still shines. You may never fill arenas wide, but you fill this little life of mine. Make room for one more song tonight. Let the old piano guide, because the man the whole room sees is still the boy who danced with me. When our hair turns winter white and memory softens at the sides, I know exactly what I'll hear. Not applause from strangers passing through, but your voice drifting through the kitchen, singing off key, just for me. Make room for one more song tonight, one more chance to get it right. The years may change the way we stand, but never what I understand. Make room for one more song tonight, as the final notes arrive, the sweetest melodies I've known were the ones we built together. The crowd stood up, the curtains closed. You searched until you found my eyes, and with one quiet, grateful smile, you took your final bow.
A baseball glove behind the door, old report cards in the drawer, one forgotten sweater hanging there, still carrying traces of years. You folded boxes on the floor, pausing at each bedroom door. The hallway echoed differently, without young footsteps running free. I saw you wipe away a tear, then laugh and say it's awfully quiet here. Funny how a house can shrink and somehow grow at once. Rooms still hold your laughter, even after you've moved on. The walls remember bedtime songs and all the nights that felt too long. Rooms still hold your laughter, soft as Sunday morning light. And now that it's just me and you, perhaps love begins again tonight. The kitchen clock kept steady time as we packed away the crayon signs, tiny handprints by the stairs, proof that love had lived right there. You found a photograph of us, young and hopeful on a bus. You smiled and said, "Look at our hair," then leaned into my shoulder. We spent so many years giving away pieces of ourselves with joy. And now the silence gently asks, what will you do with each other? Rooms still hold your laughter, even after you've moved on. The walls remember bedtime songs and all the nights that felt too long. Rooms still hold your laughter, laughter, soft as Sunday morning light. And now that it's just me and you, perhaps love begins again tonight. One chapter closes quietly, without applause or ceremony, but endings sometimes leave the space for forgotten dances to return. We weren't losing what we built, we were being handed back to each other. Rooms still hold your laughter, and always, always will. But tonight the house feels different, not emptier, just still. Rooms still hold your laughter, while moonlight paints the floor. And after loving everyone else first, I get to fall for you once more. You reached across the moving boxes, pulled me gently by the hand. The record player started turning, and in the middle of the empty living room, we danced.
Tuesday nights at 6:30, the church hall floor needed fixing, but someone pinned a paper sign, beginner ballroom lessons. You laughed and said, we're far too old. I said, then let's prove them wrong. So we tied our comfortable shoes and walked right through those doors. You missed the count, I missed it too. Stepped on your toes, you blamed my shoes. The whole room smiled while we pretended we knew exactly what to do. Quarter steps and second chances, spinning slow beneath old lanterns. Love isn't finished when youth is gone. Sometimes it learns a brand new song. Quarter steps and second chances, a little awkward, still enchanting. After all these passing years, you still make me nervous. Mrs. Evans led the line, Mr. Clark kept losing time. The old piano played too fast, but somehow everyone kept laughing. You whispered, watch my left foot first. I whispered back, you're getting worse. Then pulled you close enough to hear your heartbeat match the rhythm. Some dreams don't arrive on cue, they simply wait for older shoes. And joy has never cared about the age written on our hands. Quarter steps and second chances, spinning slow beneath old lanterns. Love isn't finished when youth is gone. Sometimes it learns a brand new song. Quarter steps and second chances, a little awkward, still enchanting. After all these passing years, you still make me nervous. We once thought romance meant moonlit skies, diamond rings and long goodbyes. Now I think its sweetest art is choosing wonder over habit, because growing older isn't standing still, it's finding new ways to dance. Quarter steps and second chances, our silver shadow softly swaying. No perfect posture, no flawless turns, just faithful hearts still earning. Quarter steps and second chances, thank heaven we said yes, for the greatest gift of loving you was never having to stop beginning again. The hall grew quiet, chairs were stacked. You helped me with my cardigan, then offered me your weathered hand. Same time next Tuesday.
You woke before the morning bells, wrapped in your old winter shawl. 2 paper cups of cocoa steamed beside the kitchen sink. You searched the drawer for velvet gloves, the ones your mother used to love, then laughed and said, if we're doing this, we're doing Christmas right. The town square sparkled in the cold, children danced in scarves and wool. I watched the snowfall catch your hair and forgot how old we were. Velvet gloves and Christmas parade, candy canes and marching bands. You waved at Santa passing by, like you were 7 once again. Velvet gloves and Christmas parade, snowflakes resting on your face. And suddenly I understood, wonder doesn't fade with age. The brass section played too loud, the mayor stumbled through the crowd. A little girl dropped a red balloon, you chased it down the avenue. The church choir sang familiar hymns, neighbors greeted us by name. You squeezed my arm and softly said, this is my favorite kind of thing. The world can keep its grand displays, its glittering celebrity. Give me simple holiday mornings and your mitten finding mine. Velvet gloves and Christmas parade, candy canes and marching bands. You waved at Santa passing by, like you were 7 suddenly I understood. Wonder doesn't fade with age. There were years we rushed through December, chasing gifts and deadlines. But now we've learned to linger, to listen to the bells, to taste the cocoa slowly, to stand beneath the falling snow. Velvet gloves and Christmas parade, one more season hand in hand. The years may soften how we move, but not the joy we understand. Velvet gloves and Christmas parade, the brass band played us home. And if this life has taught me anything, it's that magic loves company. The town clock struck 12 at noon. Children laughed beneath the moon-shaped balloons. You brushed the snow from off my coat and whispered, "Same spot next Christmas." Same spot next Christmas.